Hi, I'm Tami Cicerello with RE/MAX of Santa Clarita, and I work with many buyers, and there's a few questions that keep coming up. So I thought I'd address those on this video. One, how much home can I afford? Now, I always recommend you first talk to a lender before you even start the home buying process, but don't forget, even though they may say you qualify for $300,000, $500,000, $700,000, you want to know what your actual payment's going to be, because no one's making those payments for you, well, at least in most cases. So you're going to want to make sure that it's an affordable payment for you. There's certain things they aren't factoring in, like they don't know how often you go out for dinner, what kind of vacations you go on. They don't even factor in daycare. So make sure that you are comfortable with those payments so that you can live there for a long time and not have to just live on mac and cheese. The other thing is percentage of sales price. People ask, what can I take off the asking price in order to make my offer? What would be the, what percentage can I take off and be a reasonable offer? Well, there is no percentage you can take off and be a reasonable offer, in my opinion. You need to look at the comps for the neighborhood, see how the house is priced. If the house is priced really well, they may have priced it so they get multiple offers and sell for over asking price even. But then there are overpriced homes, so they may come down, I might say, you know what, that's not even worth, you need to come down 10, 15% from that price because that house is not worth what they're asking. A seller can ask whatever they want for a home, so you just want to make sure that you are making an offer based on what the actual home is worth, not just a percentage off their asking price. That doesn't make it a good deal just because you paid less for the home than what they were asking. Okay, the other thing they ask is how long does escrow take? So escrows normally in California run 30 to 45 days. They can be, close sooner. It's rare that we close longer, but we can. Usually people like to lock their interest rates in, so 45 days is pretty common. 30 to 45 days is pretty common for your escrow time frame. During that time frame, you have all your inspections to do. You're going to get the lender has to have an appraisal done. So there's all kinds of things that happen during those 30 to 45 days, but 30 to 45 days is a good rule of thumb. So the last question people seem to ask a lot is, how do I get out of this contract if something's wrong with the house, or if I don't like the schools when I start doing some investigations? So in the California contract, it's 17 days. However, you do want to look at your own personal situation because sometimes that does get shortened. So normally it's 17 days in which to do all your investigations. So that means you get to check out the schools, you get to check out the house, you need to have all your investigations done, and any repair requests, if there are repairs you're asking for, be done during that period of time. If you decide you don't want to buy the house, let's say you find out it needs a new roof and the seller's not willing to put one on and you don't want to buy the house, you have the right to give cancellation of that contract and get your entire deposit back. Now, that being said, the things that you will be out as far as expenses is your inspection, because you had that done. If you had any kind of termite inspections or anything like that, you may have additional inspections as well. And then if the appraisal's been done, you would be out that fee as well. But you would definitely get your deposit back as long as you did everything within the designated time frames and you haven't removed your contingencies in writing. So I always recommend make sure you're happy with everything before you remove your contingencies. I hope you have a great day, and if you have any other real estate related questions, feel free to reach out and give us a call. Tami and Jasmine Cicerello with RE/MAX of Santa Clarita. Have a great day. Bye-bye.